Welcome, everyone, to the second episode of the Buck and Ryan Show, a podcast where we talk about all kinds of nerd shit. I'm your host, Buck, and with me is my co-host, Ryan.
What's up, guys?
We're going to talk about the news, then Ryan and I each have a topic to discuss. Maybe you'll like it, maybe you won't. After that, we have another Haphazard Hypothetical to attempt, and now on to the first segment, the news. Hit me with the beat, Ryan. News. It's the news. It's time for the news. News time. Okay, Ryan, so the first thing on our list today is Fallout 76 gameplay.
Oh, I'm so ready for that.
So the other, throughout the week, a bunch of YouTubers and people who are big with Fallout have been posting about 3 hours worth of Fallout 76.
Oh, I'm
for the first 3 hours. I think it was like the Greenbrier event or something. It was called something like that. And there were devs in the lobbies, and it looked like there was a lot of, you could always see someone kind of near, but that was just because it was a small area of the map. Well, it was the whole like map. You could there were videos of people that were running full like one corner or the other, but there was no quests and stuff to do. The other stuff was turned on. Really, it was just the environment. But it looked fucking dope. Okay, so it looked like Fallout 4. It looked just like Fallout 4, which is what fucking New Vegas is. New Vegas looks just like fucking Fallout 3. It's just different fucking colors. Instead of green, it's fucking yellow.
And plus, it's not Fallout 5.
No, it's not Fallout 5, and for anyone thinking like that this is the next Fallout, no, this is not. No. This is not the next Fallout in the way that New Vegas wasn't the next Fallout, but it was the most recent. Yeah, the newest Fallout at one point. Yeah. But it looks fucking cool. It looks down. It basically also looks like from the get-go, survival mode's turned on in a way. Yeah. Because there's certain elements, like there's a food bar, there's a health. Which there's always health bar, but there's like drinking, and that affects your stamina.
But I feel that's a lot more immersive.
No, definitely. It definitely is.
Like, it's a lot more roleplay, which is what people are freaking out about. And I'm like, look, this is the most role-playing thing we've ever gotten in a Fallout game.
Exactly.
Survival mode.
If you want to be that loner person that doesn't fuck with anyone, that you can play that role. Yeah. Like, you can avoid everyone. Yeah. You totally can.
This map's huge. It's the biggest Fallout map, right?
Well, fuck yeah. By a lot.
By a long
huge.
shot.
It's fucking massive. But it looks good. There's like over 9,000 items. Like it's massive. It's a massive fucking game.
Jesus.
So for anyone thinking it's the next Fallout, no. But for anyone thinking that it's gonna be like Fallout Shelter, no as well. Yeah. It's gonna be the new Vegas. That's what it is.
It's the new Vegas.
But with the added tweak of multiplayer, and eventually they said from the get go that eventually they plan to get dedicated servers going. Yeah. For people to be able to play solo if they want. Yeah. So if you gotta put up with some money. Yeah, if you gotta put up with some people for a bit, fine. Or if you want to wait to buy the game, just wait to buy the game. It doesn't. It's totally fine. That's
what I do with Destiny. I wait until it gets good.
Okay, I might be wrong on this, so don't quote me. But I think I read somewhere, or someone was talking on YouTube somewhere. I don't know the name. I can't cite them. But they had said that when you're joining into the game, that you're actually when it's like putting you into a specific lobby, whatever lobby and world it's throwing you into, it actually checks your level and tries to find a lobby with people that are more that level. Okay. So that way it's not just if you're starting the game and you start out as level 1, you're not surrounded by level fucking like whatever the max is. Yeah, GTA Online doesn't give a fuck. So everyone just running around like fucking level 1 fucking 70. You're just like, oh god, I'm level 10. Yeah, right. But overall, it looks fucking dope. Yeah. I think it looks really fucking good.
I'm ready.
And I'm ready for the beta.
I'm fucking ready.
I can't wait to be making a video. We're probably going to do something live, maybe. We'll do a live stream. We'll see what happens.
Don't get your hopes up, but probably live.
Don't get your hopes up, but probably. So get your hopes up. And look for an announcement soon.
Yeah.
Next on our list, Ryan. Once again, SpiderMan has graced us with set photos. This time, though, whole new suit, black and red.
I'm ready.
It looks cool and not cool at the same time. I'm nitpicky when it comes to Spider-Man costumes. Then that's just because I think I draw a lot and I really fucking care about Spider-Man. So, and there's a lot of things from certain comic runs of Spider-Man where he looks a certain way, and I'm just not a big fucking fan of. I've never liked Big Time Suit. Never liked the name. I never liked the look of it. I don't give a fuck about Spider-Man in a goddamn Tron suit. But this suit, I'm conflicted. I don't know what to think, because Looking at it right off the bat, I'm like, oh fuck, that looks dope. But then the closer I look at it, the more I realize I don't like the gloves. I don't like how it still has the black stripes.
Yeah.
With black, like it's weird. Like they should have either just not done the black or gotten rid of the black stripes and had to go straight from red to black. Because it's weird because it's like a slightly different colored black, and it just looks odd.
But then again, that could be fixed up.
But
later,
mask looks fine because mask is about the same.
Ooh.
Spider symbol looks dope. It's got like a silvery white outline with it. Like that looks really cool. But I like the fingers, but I don't like how the gloves are like. There's like a red stripe almost on his arm. Like, it's weird. Like
it is. I can agree with that.
Overall, it could be fucking worse. It could be the Amazing Spider-Man costume. We could be getting another one of the fucking those, and we're not. So thank God. I give it.
Not the Amazing Spider-Man 2.
I give it a 7.5 out of 10. With the Homecoming suit being about an 8.
Okay.
I'm real picky. Even Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, my favorite fucking Spider-Man suit, that's a 9.
Yeah, but then again, what do you give the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit? Are you a fan of that?
Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit is a 9 as well. It's tied with the Raimi suit.
It's
I like it, but I don't. I think
how flappy it is.
No, I'd say I don't mind the flappiness because it looks more like a homemade, like something Peter Parker would make.
Yeah.
But I don't like the maroon. It's like a maroon and blue, and not like it needs to be a bit more red.
Yeah,
like, and that's just me being a fucking nitpicky bastard because it's the coolest Spider-Man looked at the time with big fucking McFarlane-looking eyes and his like giant symbol was shrunken down from the first movie, so it was a nice little logo and everything was the right design and it wasn't all fucked up. He didn't have a blue bulge or a black bulge. Like everything looked good.
Which in hindsight is probably the route that they were going, which is why the first one is like that, because it's really trash and like that, and that's like a first prototype shit.
I always forget that it exists, to be honest.
Me too. I don't rank
it. Does it? What Amazing Spider-Man? Really? There was just a second one. I thought it was really weird that they just went straight to the second one. But overall, I think that's all we got. We got him saving someone. Was that Zendaya?
Yes,
that was Zendaya.
Yes, it was.
So, confirmed. MJ. I don't know how
I
I feel about that. Like I said, I think if they just gave her fucking red hair and said her name was Mary Jane, but she didn't like the name Mary Jane, which is why she came up with Michelle Jones. It's MJ because because her parents maybe call her MJ, so she has to get away with someone calling her MJ. So Michelle Jones, she just came up with it. But they ain't gonna fucking do that. She's gonna be Michelle Jones. She ain't gonna be fucking the real Mary Jane. So,
but then again,
but that's just me.
What do you think about the possibility of her somehow in the movie maybe dyeing parts of her hair red? Or just maybe she dyes her hair red, and then Peter's like, "Oh, I like that."
Yeah, I think that Zendaya would look just fine with
I'm not talking.
Red?
Not
bro.
That red.
Bro, yes, maybe a bit darker.
Okay.
Maybe a bit darker.
Say a bit darker.
But basically, yeah, because Mary Jane has fucking red hair. It's not ginger orange.
It's red.
It's fucking red. That shit's
orange red.
Because I always thought of Mary Jane was maybe like a dirty kind of blonde almost, but she dyes her fucking hair. I always thought that was a big thing. I didn't think she was naturally that fucking hair color. Yeah. I could be wrong. It was probably fucking Amazing Spider-Man number 727 says that Mary Jane actually has that natural hair color at birth. I don't give a fuck.
Go fuck yourself.
I don't give a fuck. That's how I interpreted Mary Jane. But whatever. Okay, we're getting on a fucking tirade. Let's get to the next fucking segment because it's a doozy. The Glass trailer.
Ooh.
Okay.
I like it.
If you would have asked me 5 years ago, should there be a sequel to Unbreakable? I would have said no, because fucking M. Night Shyamalan would fuck that shit.
Came out with Avatar.
He'd fuck that shit up. So just don't. He has Masterpiece Gold. Don't touch it. But then Split happened. And as I'm watching Split, I'm going, this is a really fucking good movie. This is really fucking good. Why is this so fucking good? But then at the end, they reveal that Bruce fucking Willis, the man himself, the Unbreakable, is in this fucking universe and that some shit's about to go down.
Do you know what's funny? That's the best M. Night Shyamalan twist
Dude,
ever. I'm sorry.
It can only exist because of M. Night Shyamalan.
He's
that's
the
not
only one
like
to come up with that
that's
twist.
not like, oh, it's water that hurts them, or oh, he was dead. But no, this is oh fuck, this is one of my movies. You can't have that without having M. Night Shyamalan prior. And it's just nuts. Like, he was able to create his own plot twists. He's done it. He's transcended, Ryan.
Okay, so when does Glass come out? Is it next year?
January or February.
Okay, do you know what's funny?
What?
Samuel Jackson has shit going next year.
I know.
Avengers, probably. I'm guessing he's gonna.
He's got to show up in Avengers. He
4.
has to.
He's gonna be in Far From Home. He's Glass.
Dude, Captain Marvel.
Josh Brolin. Yeah,
Captain Marvel.
It's Josh Brolin going.
I'm pretty
all
sure
over
that
again.
he's in that Quentin Tarantino movie.
Oh yeah, he is. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be
in
in
every
part.
Quentin Tarantino movie. He'll probably be a small part because he's doing all this shit. But
it's still gonna be a part.
Dude, that's exciting as fuck.
Like, dude,
just
hell,
so much
he's still
Sam
doing
Jackson.
shit.
I'm excited.
He's old. I'm sorry, guys, but my mom has met Samuel Jackson. Yours hasn't.
That's true. That's true.
Maybe yours has, but I don't know.
It doesn't matter. We met it. But anyways, what were we talking? Okay, so Glass. So that shot, dude. That shot where it's just him leaping across the fucking
like
grass.
Beast.
Okay, like the first time I watched it, I kind of laughed at first, just because when you see a human doing this, you're just kind of like, what?
Yeah, but then you think.
But then I'm like, okay. But then I like sat back and I thought about the implications of that, and I'm like, if a fucking human was coming at me like that, I think I'd shit my pants so much that I'd like shit out my intestines, and I would just die because I don't think you could exist with your intestines coming out your ass. I would just fucking die.
Dude, I loved the part where in the background of someone walking down a hallway, I think it was Glass himself. When you see him going down the hallway, you see in the background just him just like fucking throw someone and with like extra power into a wall, and he breaks through the wall, and you're like, oh my god, he's fucking shit up.
And then Bruce Willis is about to fucking kick some ass
with that goddamn hood cape.
With that fucking trench coat. It's like a raincoat.
Yeah, it's like a raincoat.
Yeah, it's a rain jacket or whatever the fuck.
Dude, he should be Green Arrow.
Bro, holy fuck, old ass Bruce Willis is
old
ass.
Green Arrow.
Fuck, that'd be kind of cool. I'd kind of see that. Fuck, we haven't gotten Ryan. We haven't gotten to Haphazard Hypotheticals yet. You need to calm down. We don't even know if we're talking about DC. Who the fuck knows? Excuse me. Next on our list, Ryan.
Okay.
Well, anyways, hold on. Back up. Glass. Like, it looked good.
Yeah.
I thought it looked good. I'm excited. I'm going to be seeing that shit. Because some movies I see, and I'm like, no, I'm not seeing that. Like Venom. I haven't seen Venom yet. I haven't seen it yet. I don't know. People are saying it's good. I don't believe them. But we'll see what happens when it comes out on DVD, and I'm probably either proven wrong or most likely right. Anyways, now we can move on. Another trailer, well, really a teaser.
Yeah.
Aladdin.
Ooh.
Disney is remaking Aladdin in the same way that they remade Beauty and the Beast, but this time, Ryan.
Good.
It seems like so. Beauty and the Beast. Okay. Beauty and the Beast was like 90% accurate, and then it had 10% of like some new shit or some slightly changed shit or just something, which I thought helped it as a full-length actual fucking movie when it's not just a fucking cartoon.
Yeah.
But this one seems like it's gonna be full on, like it's Aladdin.
Yeah.
Because you got the whole diamond in the rough line, you got the big ass fucking lion tiger mouth thing, whatever the fuck it is in the sand.
Also, Will Smith.
Yeah, Will Smith is the fucking genie.
I'm not
we don't
saying
see
he can't
him
beat Robin Williams, because that's gonna be some hard shoes to fill.
But
Will Smith can. I feel like Will Smith can live up to the potential.
At first, I was like, "Fuck, man, this is gonna be some fucking
Disney.
Kazam shit where you got Shaq as a genie." But no, Ryan, he's gonna be blue. He revealed on Twitter that he's gonna be fucking blue.
Yep.
So I'm ready for a blue Will Smith to sing "A Friend
Blue
Like
Man
Me,"
Group, Will Smith.
bro. Please.
Will Smith's gonna fucking sing. I just fucking remembered
dude.
that. Oh my god. Like, dude, I'm not even ready.
Dude,
I can't.
It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. The dude looks like Aladdin. I'm excited.
Yes.
I want to see fucking Jasmine, and I want to see the fucking monkey, and I want to see the carpet. I love Aladdin. Aladdin's fucking dope, and I can't fucking wait for this. This looks good, and okay.
I'm ready.
Okay. Also, when the fuck is The Lion King coming out?
Yeah, it's still happening. Next year, I think.
Next year with
Aladdin?
Aladdin?
It's supposed to be next year.
Dude, that's gonna be good as fuck. Anyways, off topic, but we'll talk about that when they reveal something else about that.
Of course.
The last thing we have, Ryan, on our list today is simply James Gunn. James Gunn, unfortunately, if you guys do not know the whole story, said some shit on Twitter that wasn't that big of a fucking deal, but even though it could be considered a big deal to some people, he apologized like a big fucking man that he is. But that wasn't good enough for Disney, so they severed their ties with him, and unfortunately, we will not be getting a James Gunn Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy.
Well, we will.
Well, okay,
with the script,
it's his
they're
script,
using the script.
But James Gunn does certain things that are just fucking James Gunn, and we're not gonna get those.
Yeah.
Maybe the cast will be able to bring those in and know, like, this is what James would do in this situation, which I have full faith in. I think Sean Gunn's still doing something there.
Good.
I think he is. I could be fucking wrong. But if he is, I hope that he is somewhat behind the scenes a lot, kind of knowing what fucking James would want this third movie to fucking be. But have no fear for people who fret that James Gunn is now ruined, because James Gunn is not ruined. In fact, he might unruin something. James Gunn has joined Suicide Squad 2. Now, at first, you're going, oh, God. Oh, my God, no. Oh, my
not
God.
again.
Oh, my God, no. But have no fear. I think if there was one person that you asked me, could you take from anywhere, it doesn't matter the circumstances that they're currently doing a movie or fucking they dead, it doesn't matter. Yeah. If you could take anyone that could fix Suicide Squad, I would have told you James Gunn.
Yeah. Because
James Gunn is my go-to guy for certain projects. Fantastic Four, Green Lantern, both of those projects, I think he would fucking rock. Yes. Especially, I hope that this first, him doing Suicide Squad 2, is kind of the foothold into him doing Green Lantern. Yeah. I don't know how he feels about Green Lantern, but it feels like it's up. It feels like it's up his wheelhouse. If Guardians is anything to go by, I feel like there's a lot he could fucking do with it, with making it funny. Because the worst thing that you can do with the Green Lanterns is make them like a joke funny. Yeah. But James Gunn is really good at making something funny but it's not like pathetic that it's funny.
Star-Lord.
Yeah, like Star-Lord's funny.
Star-Lord.
Yeah, he's funny, but you're not like, oh, because you're funny because you're dumb and that's all you have going for you. Like, no. He's both. He's smart. He's witty. He's like, all the characters are like that. All the characters. I mean, the only one that's kind of you would think is dumb is Drax, and he's not even that dumb. He just speaks literally.
Well, no, he's just a brute.
Yeah, he just doesn't understand fucking like hyperbole or whatever the fuck, whatever it is, whatever that line is from the first movie. I don't know. But I don't know my vocabulary. But I don't know how it's going to be, although there was a sudden news drop earlier that revealed that it could be even better than you think it can be, and this is how it's going to be even better. You ready for this, guys? Jared Leto will not do the movie if James Gunn directs it, and James Gunn is directing it.
Well, I don't know if he's directing it. I think he might be writing it. I'm not sure if he's directing it.
Well, that's a waste of fucking talent.
But he could have.
He signed up for Suicide Squad. I think he might be directing. I could be wrong, but I hope.
He could be doing both.
I hope he's doing like what he did with Guardians, but for Suicide Squad. But anyways, back to what we were talking about.
I think they'll give it to him.
Jared Leto won't do it, which means that Jared Leto's Joker is probably done, and we can all thank the Lord that Penguin Joker is gone.
Do you know who we bring in for the Joker in that movie?
Joaquin, bro. Yes. We just need to work Joaquin in and fix his fucking dumb makeup.
Well, maybe this was their plan, and Suicide Squad 2 is gonna be like, or you're gonna get the Joker at the end of the movie, like not in the third act. I feel like you're gonna get Joker.
Okay, Ryan.
And then in Suicide Squad 2, Joker, full Joker.
Okay, Ryan.
He's been doing it for years.
There's a theory by someone on the internet that the Jared Leto Joker is actually Robin, and he is Tim Drake, or he's some Robin,
which is actually
and the Robin that died, and he was tormented by the real fucking Joker, and he's just some Joker copycat. I would lose my shit if they revealed Joaquin Phoenix as the real Joker, and he fucking comes in like some Jack Nicholson scene where he's like, "You can call me in Joker." Like, oh my God, Ryan, I think that would be the first ever thing that would just
save the DC.
Yeah, that would be the first moment where I go, fuck, man, like this is it. This is fucking it.
Dude, I can't even fathom.
But you can't get your hopes that up, Ryan, because if you get your hopes set up, that's where DC fucking takes you, and they fucking John Cena slam you to the fucking ground.
Fucking suplex your ass.
Because for a second I go, oh fuck, man, Batman v Superman looks fucking dope. This is gonna be some shit. Wrong. Oh my fucking god. Justice League might. Oh, now that Justice League came out, Batman v Superman is a much better movie, but still not as good as it fucking could have been.
Of course.
Why the fuck would you put the death of Superman? Anyways, we'll get there. But to sum all that up, it's just fucking annoying.
Yeah.
It's just annoying how they have time and time again let me down, and so I don't want to get my hopes up. But parts of me do want to get my hopes up because Aquaman looks pretty dope. Wonder Woman was very fucking good, and the set photos for 84 that were released months ago look really fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully, things can get turned around at DC.
Ready for it, I hope.
But I'm glad that we saved this for last, Ryan, because it actually segues into my next topic.
Oh.
Hit me with a beat, Ryan. Hey, holy fucking shit. Bucks got a fucking topic for you. Bucks topic, Bucks topic, Bucks topic, Bucks topic.
I love the Halo Reach running sound, dude. It's so
I guess
good.
that works. Anyways, okay, Ryan.
It was a mission.
My topic for today, Ryan,
Ooh.
is just let's talk about the DCEU.
Oh, Lord.
Let's talk about the DCEU because
Lord.
there's some ups.
There's a lot of downs.
There's a lot of downs.
More ups.
There's a lot of
No,
downs.
more downs and more ups.
Way more downs than ups. But
way
I want to know about. I want to know what you like most, and I want to know what you hate the most, and I
Okay.
want to know what you kind of like, what you don't kind of like, and I'm gonna tell you all the same.
Okay. So you started off with your topic.
Okay. Well, let's see. The worst thing about the DCEU. Martha. No. Actually, I like that scene. I like what that scene means.
When you think about it, it's a nice scene.
I like what that scene means.
It's a good
and
built-up
we'll get to that. We'll talk about Martha. Huh. But the worst thing of the DCEU. So, Bird, I'm trying to have a conversation, man. Why are you doing this?
Yeah, we have a bird.
I have too many fucking animals. Anyways, we'll do a tour when it looks good. But the worst thing about the DCEU, see, I don't want to insult anybody, but Jared Leto's Joker. Honestly, like,
I don't count Suicide Squad in my DCEU.
Dude, that is part of the DCEU.
I don't count it.
It's a big part.
The best part about that movie is Batman's part.
Batman's part with Deadshot. Although I liked Will Smith, man.
Oh yeah, and I like Margot Robbie.
Yeah, she wasn't that bad either. No, she was not that bad either.
Okay, I like the scene where she's when she fakes getting shot when Deadshot's about to and he misses on purpose.
On purpose.
That's a nice scene because they have a nice relationship. I like it. And when she like fake falls down.
Yeah.
She pops up.
She's
like,
later, nerds. Go
I
fuck
love
yourself.
I love it. That's really Harley Quinn like.
Yeah, I just wish she looked a bit more comic accurate. But not.
Yeah.
I'm not talking. You need to fucking put her in the comic accurate suit like they did in that one like flashback kind of thing.
Yeah.
But like the Arkham series has done just fine, redesigning her costume in drastic ways, and it looks fine.
Yeah.
They somehow always manage, like for some reason, are always putting tutus on her. Yet it looks fucking fine. I don't mind it, but yeah, it's Jared Leto's Joker, Ryan. Jared Leto's Joker just ruins everything for me. The way he laughs, the way he looks. I don't like his fucking tattoos, and like yeah, in the comics at one point, Joker had a dragon tattoo on his back, but. Yeah, he did have a dragon tattoo on his back at one point. I read those comics, and they were dumb. I will say it. They were dumb. But you don't... It's like it was screaming one thing, and they refuse to tell you that what it is. Like, they don't want to. They don't want to tell you that he's fucking... He was Robin and he was tortured or whatever the fuck. Because then they're like, oh, people are going to love it so much, we got to just make him the Joker. And then he was terrible. And now they're like, what the fuck? And now they don't know what the fuck they're going to do because fucking James Gunn, we already talked about that earlier. Yeah. Bird, I am talking.
Bird, come on, bro. I mean,
I love you. You're a pretty bird. But, like, I don't need you tweeting while I'm talking.
I'm just going to have to insert a picture of her just so you guys can see
pretty
her.
Bird. But, anyways. The best thing about the DCEU is Batman. Batman,
yes.
Even in some parts of Justice League, is fucking awesome. Batman's dope.
Yes.
Like when he's laying on the ground, he's like, "Oh, something's bleeding." I'm like, "Okay, fucking Whedon,
You're not Batman.
Whedon, why would you do this?"
Come on.
But because I know Snyder wouldn't have done it.
Of course.
There's some things Snyder would do that's stupid, but that is not one of them.
Especially from the way he was building Batman's character.
Right, dude? Oh my god, I was
and the
so.
scene of him going, and he's smiling. He's so happy to fucking see Superman.
I wanted. It's like he came in his little fucking tights. And I just wanted to fucking die, dude. There were so many times seeing Justice League in the theater, I busted up laughing, and it was for the wrong fucking reason. Wrong fucking
Mommy.
And just dude, literally the movie opened, it was a shot of Superman and we both just fucking were like laughing. And we were trying our best to be quiet because you're in a fucking movie theater, you need to be respectful of other people watching the movie. They might not notice the shitty fucking mustache, but we fucking do. And so we're over here going and the movie just fucking started. Like literally, it's the opening shot of the movie, and we're already like dying of laughter of the horribleness.
It's fucking great.
And in a movie that bad, there are scenes where Ben Affleck fucking nails it.
Yeah,
he is on point the entire fucking Batman v Superman. I'm in on it because he portrays this Batman that's like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done with being this fucking like good crusader. I'm gonna go kill this fucking alien because this is the fucking worst thing to ever happen. Not the Joker, not fucking Penguin. This dude. The possibility of this guy going bad is terrible, and I need to take care of it. That is nuts. That is showing how far from grace Batman has fallen after he lost Robin, after all this shit's happened.
Exactly.
And I bought the fuck out of the character. I did a total 180, dude. I was on the fuck Batfleck train at the very beginning when they announced it. I was losing my fucking mind. I thought I was going to fucking just lose it. But then I saw the first picture that they released, and I knew that it was gonna be Batman. And yeah, he kills in the fucking movie. But the point of the fucking movie is that he is so far done with this shit that he has actually like lost, or he's lost all sense of what Batman is.
He lost everything he loves
and he's forgot. He's like given up on his morals. He's like fuck. In Batman v Superman, I can totally see this is a Batman that has said fuck this no killing rule. I'm pissed, and it shows kind of where he goes in Justice League anymore. Because when it gets to Justice League, then he's a bit more optimistic and he's kind of trying to be the Batman that he was with a Robin against fucking Flash. So fucking the best part of the DCEU is Ben, and unfortunately Ben's probably done. Like it's not official like Cavill's is. Cavill's is practically official, but it's kind of official. He's not doing Matt Reeves' Batman movie.
No, there's no cast for Batman yet.
They're not doing that.
There's no cast for Batman or Bruce Wayne. There's no cast for Batman at all.
They'll get someone.
Ben.
Dude,
fucking
Affleck. It needs to be Ben, I know. But it's just like they're in such a shit show right now with everything going on. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. That it almost doesn't seem like they need to. Like, just fucking stop. Take a fucking breather. Start anew. Yeah. We'll get it. They need to just say, like, honestly, how confusing would it be if they just made another Justice League movie in 3 years from now that had nothing to do with the previous Justice League movie?
Confusing at all.
Full reboot, started Justice League.
Yeah.
Not hard at all. I was literally so the other night I was watching the Justice League animated series, which is amazing, by the way. Amazing. The storytelling is great. I almost cried in I think it was episode 5, just the 5th episode, whichever one it was, with fucking Diana leaving. Like, that shit was so fucking sad. I almost wanted to cry because she was starting to cry. But but it was sad. But what they need to do is they need to just take the first 3 episodes of that Justice League animated series, the Secret Origins, Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. Add a little bit of extra shit in there. Change the villain up a little bit. Movify it. Take those villains, but make an actual big bad in charge of them. And you got yourself the best Justice League movie ever. And you get to start with everyone. You go. Literally, their roster, Ryan, is Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman, The Flash, Hawkgirl, Martian Manhunter, and Green Lantern, Jon Stewart. That's amazing.
Idris Elba, you mean?
Yo. That'd be amazing. Dude, seeing how, at first I was like, no. What they need to do is they need to do a reverse roles kind of thing where Hal Jordan's always the cocky new guy, and Jon Stewart is a military man, so he's like super like proper and right, and he knows his fucking shit.
Yeah.
He's experienced,
But
even
imagine
before he becomes
Heimdall
old.
being
Okay,
Jon Stewart.
that's amazing, Ryan. But what they need to do is they need to just flip those roles. You need to make Hal Jordan has been a Green Lantern for a while, and he's super fucking experienced already. Like he's been a Green Lantern for fucking 10 years. And then you get Jon Stewart fresh out of the he's fresh into the military. Maybe he gets injured. He gets injured and he has to go back, and so then he's pissed off because he really wants to fight for his country. But then he gets the opportunity to fight for his fucking planet. But he's still like a cocky, hot-headed asshole, like Hal Jordan. But you just switch those fucking roles. I think that would make a really fucking good movie. It'd be like it'd be Reverse Lethal Weapon in space, and I'm in for that.
Okay.
I'm in fucking for that. That'd be amazing.
Okay, because then you could see him, Jon Stewart, become this badass.
Yeah, and then over the course of like this trilogy that you're doing, you can do
Hal Jordan dies.
In the second movie, you do Hal Jordan goes parallax and fucking starts going bad.
Oh my
god! And then you have the death of Hal Jordan at the end of that movie because Jon Stewart shit, and then he's been so fucked by all of that he actually was like, okay, he steps the fuck up. So by the third movie, you get your real Jon Stewart.
Oh shit!
Dude, you get your real Jon Stewart, and then you do the fucking episode, literally the episode after that Justice League 3-parter. You do it's a 2-parter where they're doing like Space Court, and fucking Red Foreman is there, and he's like alien Red Foreman is upset,
dumbass,
and because he was like fighting some pirate guy, and he shot a laser, and it bounced off their ship and like flew at a planet, and it hit like lava, and so the planet blew up and killed like 3 billion people. It was some big fucking number, and even the Justice League were like, whoa, what the fuck? No Batman in the episodes for some reason. They were like, kick him out of space. I don't know why. Flash is there, but fucking whatever.
He can run fast.
Yeah, he can run fast. He can run so fast he doesn't need to breathe. No, I don't know. But fuck, I don't think he can do that. But anyways, it's a fucking crazy episode where like it's so nuts. He takes full fucking responsibility right away because he does believe that. Turns out that the planet actually didn't blow up, and it was a hologram, but he thinks it really happened, so he is like ready to fucking take responsibility. He willingly gets captured by the Manhunters, willingly is taken to court, has nothing to say. They asked if he wants to question anyone. He says no. He's ready. He pleads fucking guilty. He is ready for it, and he knows the fucking sentence is termination. He doesn't fucking care because that's what he needs to fucking do.
He deserves it.
And it's what he thinks. That's what he thinks, and it's fucking so good.
That's good.
And that's what you do, Ryan.
It's good storytelling.
That's Green Lantern. It's so fucking good.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And you know who you get for fucking that guy, Ryan? You know who you get for that guy? You know who you get for Jon Stewart, Ryan? Michael B.
I was thinking the same exact.
They were saying Superman, go fuck yourself, man. Fuck yourself. Make some other buff black man Superman if you're gonna go that route. Make it Terry Crews if you're gonna fucking go that route. But Michael B. Jordan could bring so much to that kind of to that rendition of Jon Stewart, because it would almost basically be like he's playing Hal Jordan. They'd tell him, play Hal Jordan, your name is just Jon Stewart, and I'd be totally fucking fine with that. To tweak it a little bit, so maybe instead of a fucking space pilot, he's a Marine. He's going in the fucking Marines, and he gets fucking injured in like his second op, and he's super fucking pissed off, and that upsets him because he wants to fucking dude. That's amazing. I'd watch the fuck out of that movie. It'd be so fucking good. Oh my god.
But now that you brought up the fact of Superman, it's kind of spawned and got me thinking about what I really disliked. I just clicked in my head right now what I honestly dislike about the DCEU.
What?
The timing of their movies and the order they're placed in.
Yeah. Okay.
That's my one problem is why did we get Man of Steel, then Batman vs. Superman? Why didn't we get Man of Steel, Batman, Man of Steel 2, Batman 2, get their trilogies, and then the trilogy is like building. Because
they didn't want to wait. They didn't want to wait. But also, Ryan,
should've.
no.
That's what Marvel did.
But Ryan, but if you think about it, there are ways they could have just. They should have done.
They should have started with Justice League, if anything.
Man of Steel came out in 2014. That's 2 years after, or it was 2013. I don't know. But anyways, it was post Avengers. It was already in a world where Marvel had already done their team up.
Yeah.
So they're behind no matter what. And then they poo-pooed around, and there was a 3-year gap between Man of Steel and Batman v Superman where nothing fucking happened. They should have spent all that time just making a dope ass Justice League movie. Make a fucking 2.5 to 45 hour epic, and fucking just go for it. If the fucking Justice League animated series can introduce you and get you interested in all these characters in literally 60 minutes, imagine what you could do if you added another hour onto that.
It'd be amazing.
Another hour, just another hour.
Yeah.
And if they could, dude, it's so upsetting how just like it looks like at Marvel, the reason why Marvel has worked is not because they have some secret formula that they do with every single one of their movies. It's just because they get people that care about that property, not just about I want to make Batman v Superman what I think Batman versus Superman or Batman and Superman should be.
Okay.
Marvel gets people that says I want to make Ant-Man the way Ant-Man is.
Yeah.
Like, not the way I think Ant-Man is, not the way I want Ant-Man
Ant-Man
to be.
is.
This is how Ant-Man is. I'm adding a bit of and I'm gonna add my flavor onto it.
You have to work around it.
Yeah, and it works. It works in every single fucking Marvel movie. There's not one that's bad. Not one that's bad. Bad. I'm talking about bad.
Bad.
Iron Man 2 is not great.
Bad like Justice League bad.
Yeah.
Or bad.
There's
like
not one
Batman
like
versus
okay.
Superman bad or bad
No.
like Man of Steel
Okay.
bad. Because if so, I think the weakest is the Dark World.
Well, yeah, and
That's
that's not a bad movie.
Yeah, it's not a bad movie.
That's
it's
an okay movie.
Yeah,
that movie's
it's
okay.
A meh.
It's okay. It's better than the first one. It's nothing compared to the third one.
You think it's better than
But
the first one?
Yeah, I do, because it's more like involved with like the mythology of Thor. You get fucking
I get that.
Malekith the Accursed is one of my favorite fucking villains. Even though he's garbage in that movie, it's still fucking cool seeing him
it's
in.
the best Doctor.
And it's fucking Ninth Doctor. Anyways, let's not talk about Doctor Who. I just pretend Doctor Who doesn't exist anymore. I can't.
Although people are saying it's good.
I don't like that, dude. The Sonic Screwdriver looks like garbage.
It does, but people are saying that she's good.
I don't like her. I like the idea, and there are plenty of people I think they could have gotten for a dope female doctor. Whoever the fuck played Irene Adler on Sherlock could have been fucking perfect.
Oh, true.
Could have been fucking perfect. But whatever. I mean, it looks fine, and this has nothing to do with the fact that it's a female doctor.
Because that can happen. They never said it could.
Yeah,
it could
he
happen.
could be anything. He could have two heads at some point.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, so it's not
He
that
could be
big
an
a
alien
deal.
at one point.
And it's kind of funny how I still refer to the doctor as he, even though he's she now. It's she now.
Technically, it's like
What's alien? He's alien, so it'd be an it.
Yeah,
You'd call an
it'd be an
alien an it. Superman, dude. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm gonna go off on a.
We gotta go back to that's your
Okay,
topic.
Superman.
Just cut it there.
I want to take a pin real quick, and I'm gonna tell you a little off-topic story that I was laughing at the other night when I was watching Justice League. Someone said, I think it was Hawk Girl said, I think this is the line she said. She said she was looking down, and like humanity was going nuts. They thought the world was ending, and she was like, "Oh, blah blah blah. My planet was right about humans, like such savages." And then she looks over at Superman, and she's like, "Oh, sorry." And then he goes, "Don't worry about it. I take that." He goes, "Don't worry about it. I understand. They're in turmoil. I take that as a compliment." And I'm like, "You're a fucking alien. You're not fucking human. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck you, Superman."
From Krypton.
I literally said that to my I was yelling at my TV last night, just like, "Fuck you.
Fuck
You don't
you,
get to
asshole."
you don't get to say dick about that." Anyways, back to what we were talking about.
Okay.
But
The placing of movies.
yeah, okay, so they could have easily they could have just started out with Justice League and then did their own.
I'd be down.
Then did their own separate origin stories, because now at this point, Ryan, with Marvel, what Marvel's doing, Marvel's going back and doing period pieces now. So fucking Captain Marvel's in the 90s. It's a prequel. Black Widow's gonna be a fucking prequel, so they can go back and do prequels now that are part of this cinematic universe. So they could have easily done that, and they could have had post ones. Some are post, some are prequels. They can tell you at the beginning of the movie when the fuck the movie takes place.
True. They could.
So they could have done. This is what they could have done, Ryan. If they would have just made a fucking Justice League movie, spent 3 years, made a fucking dope ass Justice League movie, then did Wonder Woman exactly how Wonder Woman happened. That'd be fucking dope. It's a period piece. You get it. You get where she then ends up into Justice League. You get a little bit of that in Justice League where she's at her home, and you get the story where she's fucking banished because she leaves to go help Man's World or whatever the fuck they call it.
Steve.
Yeah, no, fuck Steve. Steve's not in this. Fuck Steve Trevor. He's annoying.
Fuck you.
He's annoying as fucking. I'm annoyed because Chris Pine should have been Hal Jordan.
True.
So
But
I'm
then again,
annoyed
that
at.
wouldn't work- that wouldn't
I'm
work with
annoyed
your-
at Steve
I
Trevor.
feel like that wouldn't work with your story that you're building up.
Yeah,
for
it wouldn't
Andrew.
work for
He's
my.
a little too young.
Chris Pine's.
He's a little too young.
He's a bit older. He's older
He's
enough
a little
bit.
too young.
Okay, then you know who you get for Hal Jordan in my story?
Who?
Tom Cruise.
I don't like his gap. I don't like the way
He doesn't have a gap.
No, it's not the gap. It's
There's
the,
a tooth in the middle of
it's-
his face.
Yeah.
I get it.
It's not right.
I get it.
It's not right.
But who cares? Who cares? He'd be good. I think he'd be good. He just look a little too small.
He doesn't have my teeth, therefore I do not like him.
I don't like him. But
I'm kidding.
But yeah, the
He's
worst
okay.
thing about it's not only that I feel like it's not the timing and it's how they're treating the characters.
Yeah.
I like Jimmy
I
Ryan.
feel like they're rushing.
Ryan, I like Jimmy Olsen. I think that's a really fucking good comic book character.
Boom.
He's a friend of fucking Superman. He kind of figures out Clark Kent and Superman at some point.
But he keeps
And he
it
keeps
around.
it because he knows, and he's always doing good shit for Superman in the papers and shit. Always writing good stuff, keeping his name in the good. He's a good fucking character. They introduce him, they say his fucking name, and you go, "Oh fuck, that's Jimmy Olsen!"
Jimmy!
And then they blow his fucking brains out. Literally seconds after. That is obviously someone who doesn't care about the lore of Superman. Because how do you take a character and do that to him? Maybe if they were building him up in the last movie, be great. But then it was confusing because they had that character in the first movie named Jenny Olsen, who was supposed to be Jimmy Olsen, but they were just gender bending it. So then it makes no fucking
So
sense.
then could that have just been like an Easter egg thrown out there that it was just Jimmy Olsen just to get the name Jimmy Olsen and Superman?
Probably. Because
Yeah.
they don't care. They don't care. They didn't care. They just wanted to make what the fuck they wanted to make.
Yeah.
And it looked good having
can
a
agree with
character.
It's sad,
It
but-
sounded good to fucking Zack Snyder to take a beloved character like fucking Jimmy Olsen, Superman's Bucky Barnes, and then just blow his fuck. Can you imagine? You fucking imagine, Ryan. If fucking Red Skull busted in and was just like, "Hi, Bucky," bam, and just blew his fucking brains out,
That'd be fucking
you'd be like,
insane.
"Fuck, he's supposed to be the Winter Soldier."
No.
You'd be pissed. You'd be pissed. And it's shit like that upsets me. Doomsday, what the fuck was that? Clone of Zod, but it had nothing to do. Well, why was it a clone of Zod? Why did Lex Luthor make it? Why is Lex Luthor that way?
Then again, he peed in a jar. He's fucking insane. Just let it happen.
Dude, there's just so...
I don't get Zack Snyder. I don't. That's probably my problem. Is I don't feel like he, as a director, is bad. I just feel like he didn't know the right route to take to start the
Yeah.
DCEU.
And it's funny because I'm like, Watchmen was so good. How do you fuck up? But then I realized that Watchmen's just a fucking pretty much direct No, it's just a pretty much direct adaptation to the comic.
Yeah.
Like almost at some points word for word until the ending gets changed and he cuts out some shit that he eventually put back in to the extended cut when he added the whole fucking story of the Black Freighter, whatever the fuck it was called, big ghost ship. But that's why it's so good, because it's not really him. And
Yeah.
also, let's not blame Zack Snyder too much,
I'm not blaming him too much.
because the director really isn't. Unless the director is writing the movie, I don't think that they really care about the story. They're just there to make it look pretty, which is what Zack Snyder's there to do. He's there to make your characters look pretty.
Which he does.
David S. Goyer is the person we should be mad at, Ryan.
True.
David S.
True.
Goyer
Yes.
is one of the worst things
That
ever.
happened.
It's one of the worst writers
Ever.
of all time, and currently he's one of the worst writers currently in movies right now, and I don't understand how he still has a job writing for DC. It doesn't make any fucking sense. It doesn't make any fucking sense. He's ruined
all.
every single movie that he's touched. How the fuck do they keep him on?
I don't know.
It's
man.
to
There's
the
gotta
point
be
now.
some
It's
shit
to the
it.
point now, Ryan,
It's
where if
bullshit.
he's writing a movie, I won't go see it because I know it's gonna make no sense. The dialogue, it's gonna make no fucking sense coming out of either the character's mouths because it doesn't sound like the fucking characters. It just sounds like some fucking bullshit some dude wrote on a piece of paper because that's what it fucking is.
Yeah.
This is the guy that said that you can't do fucking She-Hulk because they would just want to be Hulk fucking the She-Hulk. And I'm like, that's his fucking cousin, you dipshit. Like, he's a retard. He's a fuck. I'm saying it, Ryan. I'm saying
You
it.
have to say it from The Hangover. He's a retard.
He's a retard. And it's fucking upsetting. I really fucking hate David S. Goyer. And I
Fuck
swear to
you,
God,
David
if
S.
he is
Goyer.
writing any DC movies from now on, I'm not watching them. It's going to be, I swear to God, Ryan, after this is done, if I look up that Aquaman is written by him, I flip my fucking...
I think James Wan.
I think
doing it.
right.
I'm gonna fact check. Keep
Is
talking.
that why it
Keep
looks
talking.
good? Is that why the trailer sounds good? Except for the P joke? It's so fucking upsetting, Ryan.
'Cause,
I can go off
I'm
on
a
David
fact
S.
check
Goyer
right
all
now.
day
So
for his dick joke with Lois Lane, from his fucking stupid convoluted Codex plot in Man of Steel.
it's not. It's someone.
Thank fucking Christ. Finally, they've said, oh, we don't need this leprechaun-looking fuck writing our goddamn movies. I hope you're listening to this, David S. Goyer, because I really don't like you. I really don't like the way you write movies, and you've ruined DC for me. It's all your fault. All your fault, because any other fucking writer could have done wonders with this fucking universe, and you've done shit. You've done jack fucking shit.
And Patty Jenkins and Jeff Johns are doing Wonder Woman 2.
Thank
writing.
God. Just boot him. Just boot him out. Someone is like, I bet you his like son's gonna listen to this and be like, Dad, you gotta hear what this fucking guy said about you. He was so fucking mad. And then he's not gonna give a fuck because he's just like, I just write movies. I fucking look at my mansion.
He's
Fuck
like,
you.
Let me donate
Yeah.
$5 and say fuck you,
Hey,
peasants.
fuck you, peasants. But like, still, I don't like you. I
Go
don't
fuck
like you,
yourself.
David S. Goyer. He's the worst thing about the DCEU, Ryan. He's the worst thing. So we got a little bit of time left. Let's talk about Martha. Because everyone seemed pissed about Martha, but I was the only one who said, no, guys, this makes fucking perfect sense.
Does.
It's not the fact that their moms had the same name
It's the fact
that
it brought
that
up he got PTSD.
no,
in the moment, too.
no, not that. It's not that. It's not the fact that their moms had the
He
same
realized
name.
he's human.
Shut the fuck up, Ryan. Stop fucking talking over me
I'm
because you don't know what
sorry.
the fuck I'm gonna say. Shut the fuck up. It's the fact that he realizes that he has a fucking mom. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Because at first he was like, save Martha, and he was like, what? Fuck you. And then he was like, wait, why did you say that name? He was about to fucking stab him in mid, why did you say that name? But then fucking Lois Lane was like, that's his mother's name. And so he was like, mother? I don't have a mother. And it made him think about it. And he was like, wait a minute. If I take this guy away, I'm going to take someone's son away the way someone took my parents away. That is how you do a Batman mood, like a mood swing.
Yeah.
That is perfect. That is
I
dead
agree.
on how you do that. And I thought that was fucking perfect. Sure, it's kind of weird how it's save Martha, and it's like, why would you be like, my mom's in trouble?
Help.
Like, yeah, help her. Like, if anything, he could have said like, save my mom, and then Batman's like, huh? And goes to stab him again. He's like, her name's Martha, and then like, so he knows, like, so Batman knows after he fucking kills, or Superman knows that after Batman kills him, he at least knows his fucking mom's name and can go look into this shit and go help her because he might be fucking dead, but his mom will be okay. And I think that Batman, because he's so fucking quick thinking, he thinks this, and he thought about all that, and he goes, wait a minute, this is what he's thinking. He knows I'm gonna fucking kill him right now, and the last thing he fucking wants is for me to save his mom. What the fuck this is?
Okay, he's gotta be
okay. There's gotta be something I'm wrong here. It's Batman realizing he's wrong.
Yeah.
And it's done so well.
In the scene of the shot looking up at him when he's like when his mood changes and you see him, Ben Affleck's emotion that you can see.
Well, they also hammer it home by showing you a fucking flashback of the fucking gun getting shot and and his parents dying, and so you're like, they have the same name, and they have Jeffrey Dean Morgan going Martha. But like, I honestly think that that's a highlight of the DCEU. It's one of the good character development moments where you actually have a character that changes, and then Batman goes to full on teaming up with him and fighting this giant monster with Wonder Woman. It's fucking good.
Yeah, I like it.
Like, honestly, so if you don't like the Martha scene, you need to rethink it. You need to rethink your reasoning.
I can only agree.
And if you still don't like it, even after hearing my rendition of it, or not even rendition, my interpretation of it, I don't know what to tell you. You're a lost cause. You're a lost cause, and I can't help you. And I can't help the DCEU. I can only talk. I can only talk about it, Ryan.
To you guys, thank you for listening, by the way.
Yeah, thank you so much for listening. I do hope the DC gets it together. Shazam looks good.
True. Wonder Woman
Aquaman
2.
looks good. Wonder Woman 2 looks great. Looks like they're gonna do the Invisible Jet.
Ooh.
That sounds dope. James Gunn signed on. I'm really hoping shit gets turned around.
Good.
But also, not getting my hopes up. I'm not getting my hopes. I will get my hopes up when they reveal that Ben Affleck is back and James Gunn signed on for Guardians. Or not Guardians. Well, they're kind of Guardians. But for Green Lantern.
Yeah.
If he signs on for Green Lantern, I'm losing my dick.
That'd be amazing.
I'm losing it. I'm just going to take it and lose it. I'm going to take it off, and then I'll put it somewhere, and I'll forget where I put it, and I'll lose it. Just going to lose my dick. But that's how I feel about DC. Do you have anything final you want to say, Ryan? Because I really got nothing else to say. I kind of went on that Goyer rant, and now I'm kind of like out of steam.
I can only agree with every word pretty much that you said. But the only thing I could say is that my favorite moment in the DCEU has been from a trailer.
What's that?
And it's because it feels so true to the character of how I interpret the character. And it's the part from the Shazam trailer where he's like, he puts up the sign, and it's like, it's me, and then he's like, it's me, Billy!
Yeah,
dude, it's so, he's a kid trying to, get his friend's attention.
Yeah.
I was like, that's so true to how I think Shazam is. He's just...
He's a kid.
He's a kid in a big
He's
he's
a kid in Superman's body.
He's Tom Hanks.
Yeah, I always thought of him as a kid in Superman's body.
Yeah.
Which, it's always, the kid's always thinking, what would I do if I had Superman's powers?
That. Shazam. That's what I would do.
Yeah, that's the...
But that's kind of all I had to say about that.
Okay. We didn't really talk about Shazam that much. Well, it's not out yet, but...
Yeah, that's for later.
I'm glad I didn't shit on Suicide Squad that much.
Yeah, we kind of forgot about it.
Yeah.
We actually said more good things.
Leto.
We said more good things about Suicide Squad than bad.
That's true. We should just end it here, right?
End it here. Okay.
Yeah, let's end it here.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much. We're going to be going to Ryan's topic right now. Hit me with the beat, Ryan. Ryan's got a topic, and he's gonna give it to you. Ryan's got a topic tonight. Or day, depending where you are. Alright, Ryan, let's get into this.
Great. I like it.
Okay, what is your topic, Ryan?
Okay, my topic is your thoughts and my thoughts on... it kind of corresponds with what you were saying with the whole Justice League animated show. Which is a whole live-action reboots. That's my thing. It's just live-action reboots of anything, comics, whatever, books, whatever.
Okay.
And just what are your ups to them and what are your downs on them.
Are we talking about just reboots, or are we talking about, adaptations as well?
Adaptations as
so
well.
Lord of the Rings counts?
Yes.
Okay, I got you.
Technically, it's a reboot because it was already a told story,
True,
you know?
you could say that.
So I'm going to count the Lord of the Rings.
Okay, sure. We can count Lord of the Rings and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you want to start? It's your topic?
Sure. Okay. So my thoughts on them is I don't usually back people deciding to just reboot or even just adapt something from something that's already been told, because there's always a reason why they can fuck it up, and there's always a reason why they can just not stay true to the source, like comic book movies, and like you said, the DCEU, even Marvel, they don't stay full true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I just feel like it's weird how people just have the power to do it and just fuck it up that much. Like how?
Like RoboCop, like the new RoboCop. When you look at
that, how do you fuck it up that hard?
Well, I mean, honestly, I think it comes down to whether or not someone comes along and says, I want to reboot this because it could be told this way.
Yeah.
Versus, we're going to reboot this, you're signed on to do it. Because when you're just a director taking whatever fucking job comes along and you don't really care, you're just there to direct.
Yeah.
You're not into it, so you don't really fucking care, and you don't really know the source material too much. You don't have to. You didn't fucking write it. You're just there to take the script and fucking put it on the fucking film.
Exactly.
So I think that's where the difference lies.
Yeah.
When you have someone like Peter Jackson whose goal was to adapt the three movies into the three books into three movies.
Yeah. Somebody who gave a shit.
That's why it shows through, and that's why those are so good, because he cared down to the deepest level. Down to the deepest fucking level. When you watch the behind the scenes footage and the whole everything together is longer than the actual fucking movies. There's a lot of fucking shit that he did just to make one scene accurate or one scene fit. versus when you do Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and it's literally Tim Burton going, I just want to do my version. Like there's a world of difference.
Yeah, I get that.
Because Lord of the Rings isn't Peter Jackson's version of Lord of the Rings.
It's
the way Peter Jackson sees it, but it's still Lord
pretty
of the Rings.
much the way Lord of the Rings is.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is not how Willy Wonka happens at all. It's not how the story of the book happens at all. But it's there and whatever. And Johnny Depp has that weird haircut.
He's playing Michael Jackson.
Basically. Oh my god, that's scary.
Post Michael Jackson. Not the good one. But there's been rumors about the Lilo and Stitch live action reboot happening, and then there's the Aladdin coming out, which is also in the news. And then there's the Beauty and the Beast that we were talking about. And it's just, there's a lot. And I feel like some of them are gold, but the only people that should do it are people that are going to be, hey, I'm just here to make this movie faithful.
Yeah.
Because that's what people want to see, is that rebooted but live action. Like, I want to see, let's just say, Batman Arkham City. I want to see a live action reboot of the Arkham trilogy. Like, that'd be cool as fuck.
That'd be dope.
But it's like no one's going to do that because no one has the heart to fucking do it.
Yeah, I think Arkham could be done as like a Netflix series or even just a straight up TV series. They put some big like HBO, like put some big budget into that.
That would be.
That could be cool. You can actually see everything kind of unfold.
Much.
The bird is just driving me nuts.
Hey, come on, bird.
You gotta be quiet, pretty bird. You gotta be quiet.
She usually does good, but hey, sometimes it happens.
Yeah, she was quiet the entire last episode, but whatever.
It's because it's thunder outside.
Yeah, some of them like I don't know, like I don't get why you would do some of them, but then I also get why. So the reason why Disney's doing all theirs is just so you get a new audience into your old movies.
Yeah.
So to me, it seems like with the way Disney's doing it is they're doing it to be faithful, no matter what director they get or who they're hiring.
They know who they're
the goal is to be faithful to the cartoon.
Yeah, and because Disney knows, hey, if you fuck up, you're kind of blacklisted. So like, go fuck
yourself.
And
it's a bit upsetting sometimes, but it gets shit done.
Yeah,
like they make their movies.
Well, it's because that's what makes them Disney's, because they're strict with their policy, and it's just like if you don't follow it, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's like with James Gunn, you would have never thought that like if it was the DCEU, do you think they would have kicked off James Gunn?
No, but the other thing is. It's like
Disney does it because they want their reputation to be better because they have Disneyland, Disney World.
Yeah, they're Disney and whatever. But I also think there should be a statute of limitations to shit you say, and it should be like 5 years. Because people change so much in 5 years. I'm not the same person I was 5 years ago, nor was the person I was 5 years ago the same as the person I was 5 years before that.
Yeah,
and I will not be the same person the next 5 years.
Yeah.
So people change. All the time, they have different views. They change their minds. This is way off topic.
No, it doesn't matter.
But
it fits. It fits into the whole that live action reboots don't happen unless they're faithful. Like James Gunn, he knew Guardians. He put his own twist on it, but he knew it. And he had heart in it to where it made the changes okay. And it
exactly.
made it enjoyable, and that's okay. If you let's just say like you were to go, hey, let's do a live action Dead Space movie.
Yeah.
That could fucking work.
Yeah, it could work.
That could fucking work.
Fuck. Oh my god, I have so many ideas.
So that could work, but it would have to be fucking dead on horror shit.
Yeah.
It should have to be rated R fucking Dead Space. It
should
have to be how it is, how we remember it, but just instead of playing the game, it's a fucking movie.
Yeah, exactly. And I think so if you go 10 years ago and there are no R-rated, there's not really a lot of R-rated reboots of previous material just because they didn't make a lot of fucking money. But now that pop culture is so mainstream and the people who are super into pop culture are adults now and they can go see those movies by them fucking selves or with their friends, I think it's a total it's a great idea to make rated R movies now. So I think now is the time to start doing BioShock and to do Dead Space and to start doing your video game movies, but do them right, because the audience that wants to see them are the audience that are going to pay the most right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Are people ages 17 to maybe even into their 30s that are super they're super into all that shit. That shit came out 10 years ago. So even someone in their 30s was 20 when BioShock came out. If someone's a fucking nerd in their 20s, they'll play some fucking video games. They would have played BioShock.
Yeah, and you got to think about it. People that are 30 were 20 when Iron Man came out.
Exactly. Yeah.
So they were probably totally into it because they were kind of young.
Exactly.
They were like, dude, this is cool as fuck.
Yeah.
So it's like that's what
If Iron Man came out right now, I'd be an Iron Man. I'm fucking 22.
Yeah.
So
exactly. So imagine 10 years ago. Imagine all the older people in the crowd. Like they're probably still in watching those movies, going to the movie theaters because they're like, wow, dude, this is a good story.
Yeah.
I like it. Like, and I think that's great, and that's someone that's putting heart into the material.
someone who
Someone who gives a shit.
Like,
That's what you need.
Yeah. Exactly, and you have Robert Downey Jr. who cared about the character. You have John
Yeah.
Favreau who cares about
Chris
not only
Evans
the
that gives a fuck
Yeah.
about Captain America.
That's why they're all so good because they care about the integrity of that character. And they've
they
done
know,
research and
respect
they
it.
know that character and they know what the character stands for and doesn't stand for and
Yeah.
has problems with and doesn't have problems with. And this fucking bird, I'm gonna kill you.
on,
No, I'm not gonna
bird.
kill it. I love my animals. But
Maybe.
but then you get shit like I said, RoboCop. RoboCop is just fucking
RoboCop.
garbage. That Scream TV show that was not very good that was shot at Lakewood High.
True, but I mean, it wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst.
Yeah, but
It wasn't Scream.
still.
But then
like,
again, Scream would be a weird TV show.
well, here, this is a good. The Friday the 13th reboot's great. I think that's a great reboot. The 2009 reboot's great. Nightmare on Elm Street one, not so much. And there's just, I feel like the people that are making Friday the 13th, they wanted to bring Jason back.
Yeah, they
The
were
people
like,
who made
"Let's
Nightmare
bring
on
him
Elm
back."
Street said, Jason made some money. Let's bring Freddy back. That's the difference.
Yeah. If it's based on money, you're not going to get anywhere unless you pump the money into it to make it faithful.
Exactly.
Because what companies don't understand is changing it doesn't make you money. If you make a faithful adaptation to something, that's going to make the most money. Because people are going to, you're going to get a reputation for making great movies.
But
so
at
you're
the
gonna
same
make
time,
more
you do
money.
want a bit of.
Well, you can add
You
your
get
own
the-
twist.
yeah,
to
you
it,
get
but
the
like Lord of the
leeways
Rings,
and-
there's different things in it than the book. There's some things that
Yeah.
are left out of the book.
Yeah. And there's
So,
some,
like-
and with actually not so much with the movie with the Lord of the Rings, but with the Hobbit, there's stuff that they completely added.
Yeah, so
So-
it's like they put their own twist on it.
Oh,
I
I'm
mean,
not talking. That was not talking about the Hobbit because the Hobbit is.
it's-
It's okay,
not the
but
best.
if you watch the Tolkien edit that some fucking god on YouTube made, it's
I have it.
beautiful. That shit is beautiful, and it's one of the greatest fucking masterpieces of all time. Because it's just a simple one movie. You cut out all the guff that doesn't need to be there, and you just get the Hobbit. It's just the book on screen, and it's really fucking good.
Okay.
So you know what? That's my favorite reboot of all time. Is the Tolkien edit of The Hobbit.
Okay.
Because I love that book. I've read that book like 20 times. I fucking love that book. And the only thing I wish those movies would have done is given fucking like Thorin is. I think Thorin has a blue beard. There's a couple of people in the books that have blue beards, and I'm like, give them the fucking blue beards. Fuck yeah. It's crazy. They all have different color cloaks and shit. Like, wow,
No.
you should have done that. But okay, I like that Bomber's fucking fat as fuck. That's so great.
See, but then again, it's like things like I'm also gonna count here, like plays and musicals,
Yeah.
shit like that are made into movies because those are technically live action reboots.
True.
So like a great one, Sweeney Todd.
Sweeney Todd's
Like that's fucking amazing.
one of my favorite Johnny Depp performances of all time.
That Les Mis is amazing.
Les
Like,
Mis.
it's
Don't
like,
even get me
there's
started. I'm
so
gonna start
many
crying.
There's so many great live action reboots, but those are the people that are like, hey, we want to be faithful because this shit's beautiful and it needs to be told.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
People that want the story to be told are the people that should be directing these comic book
And I
movies.
believe the guy who directed Les Mis, I believe his name was Tom Hooper. He was like, this needs to be told in such a way that I want all my actors to sing live on set. I don't want to do the ADR recording like Sweeney Todd did. I want them to fully sing. And that's why everything's fucking dead on. Everything's
And
one.
everything's
multiple,
beautiful.
most of the
It
time,
feels
one
real.
take. And yeah, it feels real. It feels like for the first time there's a movie where people break out into song and it makes sense why they're breaking out
Yeah.
into song.
It's like in Sweeney Todd, it doesn't really make sense, but I love it.
Yeah, with Sweeney Todd, the only way it makes sense is if you go, oh, it's a musical. Like,
Yeah.
that's the way musicals make sense.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. But then there's, like, okay, so, like, sometimes they'll be like, oh, we're rebooting this. I'm like, why? Like, if they said that they were rebooting Star Wars, I'd pitchforks ready and
Yeah.
torches ready. But they reboot Star Trek, I'm like, okay, that's fine. If they fucking came out and they said, we're gonna... What would be another one? If they came out and they said, we're just going to reboot Indiana Jones, like full reboot, I'd be like, just leave it. Leave it the way it is. Make it like James Bond and just like continue the story but with a different actor. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Ignore Crystal Skull and just continue. But yet, I want to fucking remake of Singing in the Rain.
Yeah.
Like, I think Singing in the Rain is one of the coolest musicals of all time.
True.
So, I'm like an advocate for some reboots and not for other ones. And I guess it's just personal preference, which I guess that's not how you should be looking at what needs to get rebooted in a fucking movie. But I don't fucking care. It's my opinion.
See, but then again, I have just in my head by looking at a poster in here that explains my idea that like kind of proves my point of just in it for the money. The Transformers live action reboot. Like, come on, Michael Bay does not know Transformers enough to where he made them look like how they did.
Yeah.
No Transformers fan would ever make a Transformer look like that.
No.
Ever.
No, they wouldn't. They would not. They would
make them look
the
G1
closest
because that's the best.
The closest they would have gotten to that is how Bumblebee looks in the new Bumblebee movie.
Yeah, and that's fine. That's
yeah,
fine.
that looks dope.
And even then, everybody looks like Transformers in that movie.
Yeah, dude, you look at fucking Optimus Prime, he looks dope.
Soundwave
looks dope. Shockwave looks dope.
Yeah.
I know the one on Earth isn't Starscream, but there's a shot of one on Cybertron that looks slightly different than on Earth and whatever the fuck his name is. Oh my god, what's his name? He's a triple changer in the G1 version, but I can't think of his fucking name right now. Blitzwing. But they revealed that the one in the trailer in the first trailer is Blitzwing, not Starscream, even though it looks like Starscream.
Yeah.
But the one on Cybertron looks like there could be Starscream. And it looks dope. There's the Conehead Seeker, which looks fucking dope. It could probably just be a green thrust or whatever other Conehead they want to use. But it looks good. You take the best parts of what exists in the continuity and you just bring it in.
Yeah.
That's how you make a reboot. If you want to look at how to make a reboot, so far right now, the best version right now looks like Bumblebee.
Yeah.
Because Bumblebee's just pulling
exactly
all kinds of and you can add you can add a new story into it as long as you get the core.
The core.
Like
basis of it.
Like if I made a Halo movie, if I was making a Halo movie, if I was gonna reboot Halo into a movie, I would do basically the entire story of the first game summed up and maybe cut a bit of the back and forth out. And I would change a couple things. I would add Miranda already there as a Marine in the first movie. As a Marine.
Great.
And I would have her tag along with Chief. Yeah, Cortana's there, and you get Cortana and Chief.
Yeah.
But I want to add Miranda there because you get another human character to relate to with Chief. Badass female characters, so you get the SJWs off your back.
Yeah.
And it'll make way more of an impact when she takes Keys' spot in the second movie, and then in the third movie dies. So you can change some shit, but my fucking whole movie will still start with the Pillar of Autumn arriving on the ring and end with them blowing up the ring and have all that in between with Guilty Spark and the flood and all that shit. It will still be there and it'll be the story, but there will be also shit that's like, okay, this was what makes it mine, and that's how you do a reboot. You don't say, I want to make all this mine. You take what's already there, and then you add.
I can add.
I can add this to make it mine. I can add this to make it mine.
One thing I think that's a good reboot of a character, or just not even reboot, but just first like movie. Patty Jenkins knows what the fuck she's doing with the Wonder Woman because she knows how to please SJWs by making a badass female character and pleasing the fact that Wonder Woman is the female badass superhero. Yeah, she is the female superhero. Like, who is the only other one that everybody would know?
Wasp right now. Wasp.
Right now, Wasp.
Wasp and Black Widow.
Yeah. But then again, if it wasn't for that, it would be Wonder Woman because she's part of the Trinity.
But not even that. I think that even though like Wonder Woman's still known, like even though she's only had one movie, and even before the movie, she was the most well-known female character.
Exactly.
I guess honestly, Spider-Gwen.
Really?
The internet's obsessed with Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen and Silk. I like Spider-Gwen. I hate Silk.
Okay.
I don't like Silk. But Spider-Gwen's good. Spider-Gwen goes for the alternate universe thing. Silk, like, exists in their fucking universe. And her story's fucking so convoluted and ridiculous, it makes no fucking sense, and I just hate it. So, fuck Silk. Don't ever reboot Silk, is what I'm going to bring that back to the topic.
I'm trying to think of what else could work for like a live action thing because nothing ever. It's kind of hard to reboot something like the Tron Legacy. I thought was great.
Yeah.
I thought I loved
But
it.
that was a
but lot of people
reboot
thought it wouldn't
sequel.
work.
That was
Yeah,
a
it was a
reboot
reboot sequel.
A Rubequel. A
reboot.
reboot-quel.
So it's like I'm okay with it, and I love it. But it's like sometimes people just need to learn to not reboot shit. Sometimes it just needs to be laid rest. Like my prime example for what not to fucking do, the recent Ghostbusters. That's something you don't do.
Yeah, you don't. Or you know what?
Not even the fact that it made them female. It was just the fact that that movie was not funny. They tried way too hard to make it funny. And it wasn't Ghostbusters. It wasn't
what Ghostbusters was. And what you need to, I think honestly, if they would have just gone with instead of going with full female, if they would have gone two female, two males, and then did a reboot, so you got and still got Chris Hemsworth, but as one of the Ghostbusters.
Oh shit!
And got some other guy to like help with the kind of comedy balancing because it didn't seem to me. Yeah, Paul Rudd would have been great because he's really good on the improv. Because it seemed like to me, okay, I watched that movie. Kate McKinnon was on point.
Yeah.
Melissa McCarthy has been phoning it in since Bridesmaids. Kristen Wiig, I like Kristen Wiig, and I thought she did a good job. And exactly. And I've never been a fan of Leslie Jones. I don't like the I'm loud and obnoxious on purpose. I guess is the way that, and that's not her. That's just the character that when she was on SNL. That was the Leslie Jones character, and it's the same reason why I don't like. I always forget his name. The chubby guy on SNL, the chubby black guy. What's his fucking name? Oh my god, it starts with a T. Why can't I fucking remember his name?
Oh my gosh.
Why the face does not start with a T? It's Kenan Thompson. Thompson starts with a T.
Yeah, it's Kenan Thompson.
I don't think it's actually himself, but I don't like the character of Kenan Thompson.
Yeah,
it's kind of annoying to me.
I get that.
And it's that same thing I got with Leslie Jones.
Okay.
And it's a bit of the beginning of Adam Sandler that I didn't like from SNL when he was on SNL.
Yeah.
The beginning of the Adam Sandler persona was not a fucking fan of. I'm also not a fan of the end of the Adam Sandler character persona. That's fucking here. But even like towards the end of Chris Farley, I kind of like, okay, you're just too like, I'm fat, ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I get it. We get it. You're fat. You break
do
stuff. You're
some
funny.
new
You're
shit.
loud. You do coke. I get it.
Yeah, do some new shit, man.
But then you look at people on SNL like Eddie Murphy was always fucking on point.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's just me.
And do you know who's always on point?
Nothing to do with reboots.
You know who's always on point? What's his fucking name?
Careful, man.
I knocked it with my chin. I'm trying to. Oh my gosh, what's his name? The dude from he's in Hot Rod. He's gonna be
Andy Samberg?
No, he's gonna be in It.
Oh, Bill Hader.
Yeah, Bill Hader. He's always on point on SNL.
He's in Hot Rod. Oh my fucking god, that is Bill Hader.
He's the
holy
dude,
shit.
The dude that did acid with the fucking glass in his head, dude. Yes.
The piece of metal flew up, hit me right in the eye. Dude,
don't ask. Just bring it. Thank you, little girl. I don't like grape.
Oh my god, he's like, whoa! He just ran over a small bus. I want to watch Hot Rod now, dude.
You remember that?
Oh my fucking god, that is Bill Hader. I feel like I knew that, but my brain just forgot it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's fucking funny.
He's always on point on SNL. We just got completely off topic going on.
I know, right? I just started ranting on some people I don't like.
But this is my topic.
Well, it was kind of about Ghostbusters.
We're not even close to being done yet, but we still got some.
No, it's kind of
still got a few.
It was kind of on topic, talking about Ghostbusters, and then that got to SNL. We're back on topic, man. But then, okay, reboots. What's a reboot? If you could reboot anything, what is it? You're making your live action rendition of whatever it is. What is it going to be, Ryan? I know mine.
You do? You go first.
Pokemon. Make a live action Pokemon. Cast actual fucking Japanese people.
Okay.
Do literally a 3D version of what the drawings look like, except with a bit of fucking texture. So Onix, it looks like a real fucking rock.
Okay.
Pikachu's the same shape as Pikachu, just in 3D and fuzzy. with maybe some real like lifelike eyes, maybe.
Okay.
That's what I would do, dude. I would do Pokemon, and it would be a trilogy. And the first movie is the first gym. The second movie is the fourth gym, and the third movie is the final fucking gym. The starts with the final gym being the final gym in the Elite Four, and I have time jumps.
Okay.
Because it's gonna take a while to make these movies, so I want like there's gonna be like a 2.5 year gap in between these movies. The actors are gonna age up a bit.
True.
So I'm gonna set time up way ahead. So I'm gonna say like in between each movie, there's like a year, 2 years of time, or it goes in real time.
Yeah.
So
it could go in real
that's
time.
how long. Yeah, it would just be that.
Okay. So I've been thinking about this.
Okay.
And it's kind of hard to tell what for sure that I would want to be a live action reboot, but I just thought of it in my head. It's The Legend of Zelda.
Ooh, I can see that.
The one that was on the Wii. No, it was
Skyward Sword.
No, it might have been on the GameCube.
Twilight Princess.
Yes, Twilight Princess.
I would go with Ocarina.
Yes,
Ocarina,
I'd go with
or
one of the main ones.
Or even Majora's Mask. You know what I could see you doing? I know I could see happening. Breath of the Wild would be cool, but you know what I could see happening?
Huh.
I could see Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and then Twilight Princess as like a trilogy.
Yes, that would be amazing. That's what I was thinking, because like you can get someone young to be Link. Not even like too young, but like.
Well, you have to cast two. You have to cast a young Link and an old Link.
Yeah.
And then for Majora's Mask, that'd be his time to shine as young Link, because he's young Link most of that game. I don't even think do you grow big in Majora's Mask? I don't know. I haven't played that far into Majora's Mask. That shit's hard. But
I think
you do.
You can tell a good Legend of Zelda story live action if you just cast the right people.
Finn
and get
Wolfhard.
someone that cares.
Finn Wolfhard's my go-to kid. Like if I need a kid in a movie, Finn Wolfhard, and he's already getting old, and I'm like, stop it. You need to stay the same age as you were in Stranger Things, so I can cast you as a kid and everything.
Everything, yes.
Fucking
Billy
funny.
Batson, you're my Billy Batson.
Yo, dude, he'd be good.
Hey, the kid that's doing him's good.
Oh, he looks good. I like
him.
it. I'm in. I'm in on that kid.
Fuck, what was I just had an idea right in my head, and it just blew right out the window. I was thinking of Tron.
There's no windows in here.
It was either I was thinking of I'm gonna reboot Tron.
I'm gonna reboot Tron.
Do another re-sequel.
Okay, that'd be cool.
And I want to tie it in and get them back together, because I like
going into saving Flynn. That's what I would do if I had Tron. His code's got to still be there.
Yeah.
Maybe it's scattered and they got to fucking find like certain things and rebuild. Maybe they got his shattered disc and then they got to rebuild his disc to bring him back.
Yeah.
Fuck, man, I'd see the shit out of that. But bringing him back brings back Clue.
Every time I think of Tron Legacy, I just think of Flynn.
Yeah. No, it's am I still to create the perfect system? Yeah.
It's so great.
You know what I would reboot, Ryan? This is gonna sound blasphemous, but I think it would make a really cool movie. And I would reboot it, which means recast and everything. But it wouldn't be like how they're trying to like we're gonna reboot 21 Jump Street, but they're like completely new characters and shit. No, I would reboot with the classic fucking characters and everything. X-Files, because the new X-Files, okay, and Mulder and Scully still fucking got it, man. David Duchovny and I don't remember her fucking name. I feel like a piece of shit, but it's Gillian. But whatever. They're Mulder and Scully. They're great.
Mulder and Scully.
They're fucking great. Skinner's back. Everyone's fucking back, and it's good.
Fuck yeah.
But at the same time, a fresh new like X-Files is kind of like what I would like to do. That'd be fucking cool.
I get that.
Get some fucking nice redheaded fucking Scully, and then get some fucking nice brunette as fucking Mulder, and you're good to go.
Do you know who I can see doing it if he played serious?
Huh?
Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, but it's too young. No, it's too old. Sorry, I didn't mean
old?
too young.
He is kind of
too old. I want to go.
I forgot how old he is. I was thinking Eternal Sunshine.
I would
Mark
go a
Ruffalo.
bit younger, like maybe like late 20s, early 30s.
Okay. I don't really know any actors in there.
No, I don't really know either. It'd have to be like I need a whole casting call, and I'd have to look at all the people coming in. That's not something I could just cast right off the back. I would need to find my Mulder and Scully.
Exactly.
But that would be something I would like to do. That'd be kind of cool.
If I didn't not like her as much as I do, I'd say Sophie Turner would be a good Mulder if I liked
Mulder, dude. Mulder's fucking.
I mean Scully.
I
Sorry.
was gonna say, get the fuck out
I
of
know.
here.
What the fuck? I'm not thinking straight, man.
Yeah, you're not thinking straight. No, you're not thinking.
I need some water.
Our president said that, Ryan. He said that to a poor woman who was confused, and he said, "No, you never think. You never do think." He might as well have just called her a dumb bitch. Like, that's basically what he fucking said. I'm not gonna get into politics right now, but that's so fucking upsetting.
Never not do that.
I'm all for it. Whatever. If you like it, good. But keep it to yourself, and I'm gonna keep my shit to myself. That's why I'm gonna shut up now.
Woo!
Back to the reboots. You know what I want to reboot, Ryan?
Danny Phantom. I'm just kidding, but like.
Oh my god! Reboot Danny Phantom, dude. Yes. Oh my god.
Butch Hartman directs it.
No, I'd bring him on as executive
he writes
producer. Yeah, he could write it. Yeah. I want to.
He writes Danny Phantom.
We're directing, bro. If we're doing this shit, we're directing.
We'll get him in as writer
shit
so we have the
fucking
extra knowledge.
happens around here. Also, I want to do a it wouldn't be a reboot. Like, it would be a reboot, but not a reboot. It's a sequel to a reboot.
It's a re-sequel.
Power Rangers. I thought that was great.
Dude, I loved it.
I thought that was great, and I'm really upset that there's not going to be a fucking reboot. Because there's so much shit you could have fucking done with the fucking Power Rangers.
I love
Bryan Cranston was fucking czar. Oh my god, he was just telling them what to do, and it was all fucking dope, dude. Oh my god, they looked kind of weird, but they looked like Power Rangers, so I was in on it.
Still looked like the shot when they came out, after they put on the suits and shit like that.
Yeah.
And they jumped out and started kicking.
And the fucking robot guy even went aye, which is what he does in the whole fucking show, and I'm like, yes. And you know what,
they
bro?
They used the fucking song.
You know what, bro? Not only did they use the fucking song, but they said, what fucking pantheon, from the pantheon of Power Rangers villains can we use? They said, you know who the best fucking villain is? Rita goddamn Repulsa.
It's true.
Like, oh my god.
Rita Repulsa.
And she even said, make my monster grow. And oh my god, dude, it was so fucking good.
Dude,
and I just want them to do another one.
It's because people don't like the campiness of Power Rangers.
I don't know why it's always called like Saban's. It's called Saban's Power Rangers. So I don't know who the fuck Saban is, but Saban, make him fucking more. Make another Saban's Power Rangers, because that shit was fucking good.
It's fucking amazing. Well, the whole reboot. So, do you have anything else to add on to the whole reboot topic as we're going on?
Not really. I mean, I've said quite a bit.
Okay, well, I guess we can finally get on to.
Oh shit, Ryan.
The next thing.
Gonna move on to haphazard hypotheticals. Hit me with the beat, Ryan. Haphazard hypotheticals. Haphazard hypotheticals. Time. It's time. It's time for haphazard hypotheticals, Ryan. My favorite game of the fucking week. Happity hap.
Hear it, but
we have a cat. So for those of you who don't know and then you're new to this episode, Haphazard Hypotheticals is a show we came up with where we have a hat full of random topics, such as pitch a random video game movie, pitch a MCU Fantastic Four. So many things could come up. Who knows?
Everything.
It could be one of those. They're in the hat. You can't see the hat, but the hat exists, and Ryan's about to pull from it.
And last week, what did we end up doing?
We did Spider-Man. We pitched a Spider-Man live-action universe.
That came out really well.
I liked it. So let's see what we got this week. Pull one, Ryan. Pull one. Oh, fuck. We have it. Oh, shit. He's unfolding the paper. What is it?
Make it the next Friday the 13th movie.
I have been awaiting this. And you know what? Surprisingly, we kind of talked about this the other day.
We did.
So let's use that as a basis, Ryan, and we're going to go off that.
That's amazing. That's the one that I was kind of hoping for.
So me and Ryan, we were talking the other day, and we had this idea. There's never really been, besides Tommy Jarvis and the obvious, never been someone who goes specifically to Crystal Lake to go at Jason. They want to go to Jason. So we had this idea for the next Friday the 13th movie, and I think if you agree with this will be our basis for this, Ryan. A group of YouTubers who want to get the next $1 million breakout video.
Yeah.
They're gonna go spend 24 hours at Crystal Lake and go hunt for Jason.
Yeah.
To them, Jason's just a myth. Kind of he always is. People always telling ghost stories
exactly.
about Jason in the movies. So it's gonna be like that.
Okay.
I'm in on that, Ryan.
I'm down.
Super
I'm
in
so
on that.
down.
I like that
so
idea.
much.
And I like the idea that they get the entire, they kind of get like their kind of camp area
Yeah.
rigged up with cameras and shit, so they can like edit it all together to make this video when they get back, but they ain't making it back.
They ain't.
So then you
making
can
it
cut,
back.
you can cut to what the cameras see sometimes for the kill. So if Jason's killing someone right in front of the camera, you can get a full camera view of what it would look like.
Dude,
on
that'd
this.
be amazing.
I'm in. Okay, Ryan.
So let's get this plot started. Let's get the first.
Okay, so we'll actually let's start kind of simpler. Who's our characters? How many characters are we having?
Okay.
How many people are we gonna kill in this? What's the kill count? I said the kill count should be 13.
13.
13 people die. They don't all have to be main characters. There's not 13 main characters, but there can be like guy on the side of the road,
Yeah.
or the mechanic guy, or a cop, or whoever the fuck else gets involved
I just
in
think
this story.
13 people should be going, and
Oh fuck! Actually,
because it should be like a camera. Like they should come with like.
it's
the
a full
camera
crew and
friends,
everything.
like-
Okay, I could see that. 13 full fucking. That's a lot of cast members, dude.
yeah. That's what it would be.
Okay, so how many people are in this YouTube group? Is it like they're like achievement hunters? So it'd be like 6.
Yeah, like 6 or 7.
Okay,
in there.
we'll say 7. 7's a good one.
7.
We need to have some fucking stoner guy. But there's like a
course.
stoner couple, a stoner guy and girl, and that's their
Okay.
thing. They're just fucking stoners.
Yeah.
Then there's like the guy who's the fucking host. He'll just be some
Okay.
dude, and then like his girlfriend slash like personality on the channel and shit.
Nah.
Then you have
The funny dude.
yeah, the co-host kind of guy, because the stoner guy's in there, but he's kind of like the third guy. Like, if you look at Screen Junkies right now, it's Spencer and Dan, and then you have Joe Starr. I love fucking Joe Starr, and he's my fucking favorite.
Yeah.
But he's number 3. I'm sorry, Joe Starr. I fucking love you. You're my number 1. But in the order of Screen Junkies, you're number 3. That would be the
We love you,
he's
man.
The stoner. That's the stoner character. So the co-host funny guy is there, so that makes, what was that, 5?
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, that's 5. And then our final cast member could be
Or
another.
We're doing 7.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, then fucking 2 other females. 2 other fucking females, and the co-host guy kind of likes them, but they don't really like him that much.
No. Two more.
One
males.
does like him, but she doesn't want to.
I was
admit
gonna
it.
say 2 more males and 1 female, and the 2 other males they like the 1 female.
Okay, that works.
So you get kind of like a small little love triangle.
That works,
maybe,
but she don't
maybe-
like him.
Yeah, but maybe she does hook up with him, and then Jason gets
and
both
Jason
of them.
gets him, because you're not supposed to hook up, because Jason
Yeah.
gets you.
You don't fuck on Camp
Yeah.
Crystal Lake.
So that's 7,
motherfucker.
and then you can include cameramen. So there's a camera guy. There's 2 camera guys.
Yeah.
A sound guy. That makes 8, 9, 10.
And then it could be, I want a cop to die in it. I know, like,
Okay, so-
I'm not saying I hate cops at all, because I don't. Thank you, cops, for your service. But
How's the cop get there?
a cop gets called.
They send 1 cop, and then the cop gets down, and they don't send anyone else.
Well, it's just.
Oh,
because-
dude! At the end of the movie, a bunch of other cops finally arrive for the backup, and everything's already dead. Jason's gone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we have 1 dude, and then we could have a random dude on the side of the road,
Yeah.
and then we can have just
Or
another
yeah,
random person.
maybe as the people are going in with all their shit, some like creepy guy shows up, like in the first movie, and he's like, "You're doomed. You're doomed. He's gonna get you." And they're all scared, and they're recording him and shit. And maybe they like do some dickish shit to him, and you feel bad for him, but then Jason kills him anyway.
Oh, and you're like,
I know you feel
"Oh."
bad because that's what you do. You feel bad for it. That's pretty fucking dope, dude. Okay, now the kills. How is he gonna kill these fucks?
Okay, so you definitely should kill someone when they're having sex, because fuck sex.
Obviously.
You're Jason. When you're Jason, no sex.
I want to say, dude. Okay, this is what we do. We're gonna amp up the kill. I don't know what movie it's from, but he, with a spear, pins 2 people together as they're fucking. So I want to amp. I
Yes.
want to amp that up to fucking 11. So I'm talking. What if he pins 2 people together with a machete and then rips them open? So from the
Oh
back,
my
you see him
God.
ripping them open, but you also know that the woman is being ripped open from the fucking chest, and they
my
both fucking
God.
die.
Oh shit!
Fuck, man.
yes.
That's
Okay,
pretty
so that's
good.
a kill.
So that's
2
2 people
down.
dead, 2 down.
The stoner people, do you know what should happen? They
What?
should be smoking outside.
Obviously.
So
No,
of course.
they go and they find fucking a bunch of marijuana growing out, like in the reboot.
Yeah.
fuck yeah, dude, because it's continuity. Remember, we're gonna keep continuity.
Yeah, and they're
growing
like,
in Crystal Lake.
oh shit, man, we can do some shit with this. So they take it, and then they're sitting there, and Jason comes up and fucking.
What if they drop acid?
Oh, they should be
So they don't think that Jason's like real.
yeah, they're like, oh shit, dude, and then it should kill
The girl first. Yeah.
And then he should be like, whoa, man, that's crazy. He thinks this shit's real.
It cuts to his vision, and his girlfriend's like splitting open, but there's like colors and shit floating out of her. So he's just like, whoa. Like, he doesn't even see Jason at all.
Do you know what I want? I want his head just to get clean chop off.
Yeah, boom.
A clean chop.
From his vision, all that shit happens, and then you hear like the steps and shit, and you hear the swing, and his vision goes black, and then it cuts back mid, like, cut off. So it's like,
boom.
And his head, like, flies through the air. That's fucking good.
There you go.
We should be writing some shit down. Okay, so we got the stoner deaths. That's fucking...
That's 4.
That's the 2 guys there. I can't see what I'm writing. The 2 people there, and then the 2 people having sex. The weird, creepy, you're doomed guy. He should, like, come back to warn them again, and then Jason just fucking gets him, because he's too late. So he'll just get killed randomly, like, surprisingly. Yeah. Oh, shit, he's just dead.
Okay, so that's 5 now.
Yeah, and then the cop, you said.
Yes, so that's 6.
Okay.
And then a random guy on the road.
No, that's the You're Doomed guy. We turned him into the You're Doomed guy.
Okay.
That's their 13.
Okay.
So now we got the like main host guy. Should that be the guy and his girlfriend that die in the sex?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's
they should be the first ones because they're the kind of assholes.
Okay, that's the host and the GF and the stoner and GF and then the You're Doomed and a cop.
Okay, so there we go. So that's 5.
6. That's 6.
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6.
Okay.
So now we got like the cameraman, and we also got the co-host.
The cameraman, the 2 cameramen, and the sound guy you can put down.
Well, how they gonna die? We need to
okay.
figure out how they're gonna die, Ryan.
Okay. So the camera dude, I have a small idea for this that I think could work.
Okay,
so
there's
the
2 camera guys.
Yes, there's 2 camera guys. This is what fits into my to my story I'm building up here.
Okay.
So the sound guy should get killed. Okay. But both cameramen don't really know what to do because they think it's like a fake kind of thing. So they both start recording it, and then Jason takes out one of the cameramen, and then one of the camera dude starts like backing up slowly, but he's still recording it because he thinks it's like fake. So he's trying to get a better shot. And then I don't know I want Jason to take a dude's camera and beat the shit out of the last cameraman with the camera.
That'd be kind of cool. He
should just fucking literally beat the shit out of him, like beat his head in.
What if he final camera guy realizes that this is some real shit, and so he freaks out and he throws the camera at Jason, and with one hand Jason catches it and then just beats the shit out of him with it until he's like pulp face.
There you go.
That's pretty good. So that's 3 people down. That's the
sound and camera and 2 camera guys.
And the 2 so the 1 camera guy could just get taken out, like slash arm off. He's like and then head off, and then he's down. The sound guy can get killed off camera. You can hear it through the sound. You hear like testing, and then they're like, "Aha, real fucking funny," and then they come around the corner and he's fucking dead, and then they're like, "What?" Arm cut off, and it's the whole scene.
And then you can cut to a shot from the point of view of the camera.
Yeah, and you can see
the last camera, dude.
Dude, yes.
Oh my god.
Okay, so now we're at 9. So we got sound and camera 1 and 2. Let's see. We have the 2 guys and a girl.
Yes, and then we have the funny guy.
2 guys and a girl, and then the funny guy. So that's 4 left?
Yeah.
9 plus 4 is 13. Mm-hmm. So, okay, the funny guy. How's he going to go out? Okay, this is it. He's the funny guy. Like Shelly from part 3. He actually brings a fucking fake Jason mask and goes to pretend to be Jason.
Okay.
Right? And Jason runs into him. And so he thinks that someone else is pretending to be Jason. He thinks it's like the fucking host guy. Yeah. And so he's like, "Oh man, that's fucking funny." And then so he goes to do something funny with him, and Jason fucking grabs him. He's like, "What the fuck, dude?" And breaks his grip, and he's like, "You need to calm down." And so then fucking like then he realizes that it's kind of real, and so he starts fucking trying to fight Jason, but he's like throwing punches and it's just hitting Jason's chest, like doing nothing. So you just get for a quick moment Jason fighting Jason because he's still in the hockey mask, and then Jason could like in part 8 punch the dude's head off, but maybe he like, what if he just front kick, just one step forward kick, kicks the torso off someone. Just
oh my
boom, kicks the dude in half.
That'd be insane.
That's it. I'm doing that. That's Funny Guy. Funny Guy is down.
This is great so far.
Okay, so now we have the 2 guys and a girl.
Okay.
That they're just kind of extra chill. Like maybe the other guy just does like some of the editing, and they're just kind of extras. They're there. They're on camera sometimes.
Yeah. Okay, so I think. No. You know what we do? I'm going to take back some things because I think it can make it better.
Okay.
We save one camera guy.
Okay.
We save one camera guy because then he's going to be filming them 3.
Okay.
As a side thing, and then Jason's going to kill the camera dude, and they're going to think it's fake. So then the girl, one girl.
We're doing
one
too
guy.
much that they think this is fake. By now, I think everyone's kind of realized
but they could be in a different cabin. That's
the thing.
They don't know.
That's
yet.
true.
So it's you got to think it's a bunch of people not really knowing what the fuck is it, if it's real, because they're already planning to do it.
Yeah.
So they could think it's the funny guy. They could think it's like, oh, you're pulling a prank, haha.
Yeah, true. Okay.
So then that happens, and then a guy and a girl gets away. Not gets away, but they run.
Okay.
And then they run to the other cabins.
So
and
the
other
guy and
people.
the camera guy end up dying.
Yes.
Okay.
So then they run to the other cabin.
Okay. Sorry, continue.
Okay, no,
I didn't mean to interrupt you. Continue.
Oh, okay. So they run to another cabin, to the other cabin, and see all the other dead bodies and shit. So they're freaked the fuck out. And have we?
What if that's when the cop arrives?
Yes, they run and they call the cops when they're running.
Yes.
And that's when they
so
arrive.
So the one
there.
cop shows up because he was just in the area, and so he shows up, and as he's walking up to talk to them and shit, a machete flies out of nowhere and like boom right into the fucking cop, and that's how the cop goes down, and you're just like, oh fuck, and then they turn and just see Jason with nothing in his hands. And he just starts fucking walking towards them. And he's standing there for a second. And they're just like, oh, shit. And so they start running, and then he just starts picking up the pace. They try to run to the car? Yeah. They try to get in they try to go to the cop car, but they look, and there's like already a knife in the fucking tire and shit. So they can't do dick. And fucking, then they look over, and he pulls the machete out of the cop.
And throws it through the front windshield into the dude. And then the girl's left, and she is like, fuck. And she gets out.
Fuck.
And then she's running towards the exit, and right before she gets to the exit, do you know what fucking happens? Machete to the back of the head.
Damn.
Right there.
She goes down. And then what? How do you end this?
You know what
no. So she goes down. Jason pulls fucking his machete out. Looks around. Everyone's fucking dead. Trudges off into the fucking into the jungle, fade to black. Yeah. Then it fades back in, and it's like a week later, and then it's it's like the next day, and everyone's fucking like all the cops are there, the ambulances, everything's fucking there because they realized all this shit went down. People have been reported missing. All this shit went down, and then it could be something like I just want a shot of like one of the paramedics like zipping up one of the bodies, and he looks up for a second into the forest, and he sees Jason, and he like looks down, and he looks back up, and Jason's fucking gone, and you hear like, and then it's like slow, creepy, eerie pan out of the ambulance picking the bodies and taking them into the shit and all that shit.
Oh my god!
Cut to fucking black.
There we fucking go.
Everyone's fucking dead, Ryan.
Okay, do we need anything else to add into like some backstory, some anything else?
No. Well, you're gonna get some character. There's gonna be character development throughout this movie because obviously it's not gonna be they show up and die.
Yeah, you're gonna have to know who they are. And who the characters
you'll get a bit of that because I want it to start kind of with like them. I want it to start away from Crystal Lake at their like their studio or whatever the fuck, and they're like setting shit up and they're like planning everything and all that shit. And all the comments are fucking like, fuck yeah. They're all getting like Snapchat. People sending them Snapchats like, fuck, that's going to be fucking dope. Hope you don't fucking get murdered. And then fucking a bunch of people in hockey masks going like, oh, like there's getting a bunch of all this hype and shit. So they're like hyped as fuck to go. And you can get a little bit of that how each character acts from that, from like that whole like intro bit, the trip there, them setting up kind of everything, and then once it gets to the night, like then they're starting their 24 hours there.
Yeah.
Then shit starts getting fucking real.
Fuck yeah.
Then you start getting some fucking Jason.
Oh shit. That'd be amazing. Because I just want to see Jason murder.
Yeah,
I know that sounds weird.
Well, I know it's kind of like a little bit morbid.
I want to see him.
That's
fucking
the whole reason you go to see these movies. You don't go see them to see who escapes Jason. You go to see who dies the best.
Does that exist?
Who has the craziest fucking punch your head off, flies off a building, rolls its way down into a dumpster, and the dumpster closes. Like that's fucking nuts. Crunches a dude's face so his eye pops out right at the camera in the 3D movie. Like that's the shit you want to see in a fucking Friday the 13th movie, and I feel like that's what we're gonna give you.
Exactly.
And I kind of want them all to somewhat be a bit douchebaggy-ish and a bit full of themselves.
Except the 3 last people.
No, all of them.
All of them?
All of them. So
or do you think they just tag along because they're just like, oh yeah, these guys are cool, but like they're kind of that's what the reason why they're in the different cabin is because the other people didn't like let them.
Okay,
the people on YouTube, like the YouTube audience likes them, so they keep them on because like we gotta keep our audience.
So then
happy.
Towards the end of the movie, you kind of do feel bad for them.
Yeah, because you're like, oh shit, they were treated like
I'm in on
garbage.
That. I'm in on that.
That's what I was thinking for that. Because there's a reason why they're in a different cabin. They all could have stayed in one cabin.
That. And then you know what? So I feel like we don't have. It's gonna sound weird. I feel like we don't have enough like boobies in a Friday the 13th movie because Friday the 13th movies have boobies.
True.
So the people in the other cabin, since they're kind of just like they're just kind of spending the night there with them. They're not even really doing anything. They're not part of the full video. Like the audience wouldn't even really know that they're there. So they're just kind of hanging out. So they're playing like strip Monopoly, like in the fucking first movie.
Oh,
so they'll be playing strip Monopoly. So then she can flip a titty out, and then you're like, "Hey, titties!" And then
hey, titties.
Yeah. So you've satisfied the creepy people that want titties in your movie, dude.
Okay,
it's perfect. It's fucking perfect. I'm in on that fucking movie, dude.
So am I.
And I want my Jason. I want Kane Hodder back. I think he still got it. He did all the mocap for the Friday the 13th fucking game, and he's the most Jason.
Yeah.
I want him, and I want the Part 6 mask, but I want the Part 6 mask with the bottom lines. Because the Part 6 mask doesn't have the bottom red lines.
It looks good.
And that's Jason to me. He needs to have those red lines there to be Jason. So I love Part 6. It's my favorite fucking movie. So I would want that. Like I would definitely want that look.
No.
Do a bit. Maybe even the intro of the movie could kind of be like a quick summary of fucking Tommy Jarvis. What happened with Tommy? Tommy bringing Jason back to life, and then Jason just killing Tommy.
Okay.
So then you kind of understand, like, okay, Jason's fucking immortal in this.
Ah.
So this isn't human Jason. This isn't really, really tough human Jason. This is fucking zombie Jason.
No.
But I don't want him full decrepit.
Okay.
Like in Part 7.
Okay.
So if you get what I'm saying, like, I think he was a bit too decrepit in Part 6 too, but he was a fucking decayed corpse, so it makes sense.
No.
But yeah, so not completely fucked up, but pretty fucked up.
Okay.
Like, I don't want Tommy Jarvis to have waited fucking months to go try to fucking, or waited years to go back and make sure Jason's dead.
No.
I want that shit to happen immediately.
Okay.
Like, you have the kid Tommy happens. Tommy doesn't end up killing, or Tommy like thinks he killed Jason, but Jason ends up surviving that. So then he comes back for Tommy years later, which you could show in this quick kind of opening shit, where you have like you just have a quick shot of the kid fucking like with like quick shots covering where he like growing older and older and older and older until he's old Tommy.
Yeah.
And then Jason comes back for him, and so he kills him for fucking good. He thinks, or he does. He kills him for fucking good. Then the next day goes back and ends up bringing him back to fucking life. And then he kills Tommy right then and there. That's the fucking end of Tommy's fucking story. You don't have anything else to do.
Okay.
So then you just, bam, you're on with the fucking movie.
Oh, shit.
I'm in on that. And all that shit happened in like the fucking 80s. And this shit happens in modern time. So nothing. There's been really no activity in Crystal Lake for like 40 years. No one's really going there because they're kind of spooked.
Okay.
No, but no one really believes Jason because no one's fucking seen him.
Yes,
but then these people are like, "Fuck it, we're gonna do it."
Okay.
I'm in on that.
I'm in
on that, dude.
Okay.
That's not bad.
It's not bad. I think that could work.
Anything else you want to add? Any like upgrades to any of the deaths?
I liked them.
I don't know. I kind of want to fold someone in half. I think he should fold the You're Doomed guy in half. Like, he should come up behind the You're Doomed guy, grab him by the shoulders, and then shove him down. Not into the ground, but just crush him.
Oh my god, yes. Yes, because his knees should fold, but then...
What if he steps on his feet, at the front of his feet, and then rips his fucking, like...
Oh my gosh, yes. No, do you know what I wanted to do? Okay, this is going to sound really weird, but once I explain it, and you're going to be like, oh my god, that's going to look fucking funny as fuck.
I have something similar, so we'll see. We'll do his better.
He steps on the dude's feet.
Okay.
And he pulls from the arms.
Okay. And
he pulls his entire torso off.
Okay.
And then just throws it.
Okay. I had something similar, so this is what I'm thinking. No stepping on the feet. He walks up from behind, rips the fucking dude's arms off like a fucking Chewbacca. Rips them off. As he rips them off, he throws them down on the fucking ground, and the dude, no arms, is like, ah, goes to turn around and sees Jason, and Jason's standing there, and he just pushes him, and the dude fucking falls over dead.
Oh shit! I like.
Maybe or the dude falls over, and he's screaming because his arm's been ripped off, and so then Jason walks up and just fucking stomps on his head and fucking kills him.
Like
one stomp, boom.
Like the scene from SpiderMan when Tombstone.
Yeah. Dude,
did it?
Boom and
boom,
dead.
Right there.
Yeah, dude.
Yes,
that's
I like it.
Beautiful.
I think that's the most we could add.
Someone animate that. Someone animate that movie.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Please do it, guys. Please.
That's fucking.
We're not talented enough to do that. We just talk to you guys.
Beautiful. I don't have anything else really to add.
Yeah, I think that's.
I mean, obviously it'd be cool to add like a Tina-like character from Part 7, but that's just too much. You don't need someone with telekinesis in there. Because it's not really a reboot. It's just kind of like, yeah, some movies happened, some movies didn't. You'll know what parts did and what parts didn't. It'll make sense. I like that, though.
I do, too.
I like that. Also, I want one of them to walk into a broken down cabin, and they see a skull on the fucking, on like a table with like candles and shit. Because by now, Jason's mom's fucking head would just be a fucking skull.
Yeah.
So, just a fucking skull with the sweater. And they're like, we didn't, like, this isn't us. What the fuck is this? And then that's when, like, maybe two people start realizing, like, oh, fuck.
This might
be fucking real.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay.
I like that a lot.
I do, too. I agree with every bit.
I'm fucking in.
Okay.
Well, I think that was pretty good. Let's just end it there. Let's just end that one there.
I agree.
End it before we fuck it up. Or write something stupid in it like David S. Goyer. Don't want that to fucking happen, Ryan. Thanks everyone for watching. If you liked our ramblings, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any new episodes. If you have an idea for a future topic, leave a comment down below or tweet us at Buck and Ryan. That's Buck, the letter N, Ryan. Ooh. Thanks again, everyone. See you on the next episode. Love you.
See ya.
I love you all. You're my favorite people ever.